I got like 35 albums out. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of billboards.
35 albums?
Yeah, 35 albums.
How many?
I've been rapping for 15 years. I've been doing this before I was doing it for Trump. I supported Trump end of 2015 to 2016. Since then, I've been, till now doing pro-Trump music. But, I have songs with the biggest rappers in the game, Rick Ross, Paul Walls, and, Vanilla Ices. People that did a lot. In 2015, 2016, I switched pro-Trump music. And since then, I've had numerous #1 charting Billboard songs.
What is your favorite song?
Trump Save the USA.
I definitely heard that before. We're going to link to that. So Trump Save the USA. Is that been, it's your favorite? What has been your most popular?
Boycott Target this year was the biggest song.
Boycott Target.
When I went into Target, made a music video in Target after, they had the up-tuck friendly bathing suits for 5th graders, which is a little obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So what started first? Your kind of love for country or your love for rap music?
Rap music, definitely.
Okay. And when was that?
My whole life. Music's been a part of my whole entire life.
Who are your biggest influences in rap game?
Rick Ross, Tupac, Biggie, but Ross probably the biggest for my generation that was coming out of Florida was the biggest. I got a song, a video with Rick Ross, me and him.
Wow.
It's called Vanilla Sprite Remix. So, before the people think like, oh, they do this music to grift, like I already had songs with your biggest rappers, favorite rapper, biggest Hollywood rappers before this, but that's just empty success over there. You're pushing a negative narrative on children. You're pushing, this evil ideology. Just the way they're just setting the music. There's no reason. You can speak about stuff that's real and true in the world. It'll go further.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. I think a lot of people, when they think about rap music, they have association in their minds. They're thinking about guns. They're thinking about strip clubs. All that stuff that comes with it.
But they watch Netflix movies, they watch TV shows, series, they watch Entourage, they watch mob shows. That's all. It's just they don't like rap. But I'll tell you one thing: you don't like rap, better support rap because everyone who's not voting for Trump, right? All the younger generation, they all listen to rap music, right? So the idea is to get the young generation to understand what it is to support Donald Trump, why to support Donald Trump compared to what they're used to. Most children and most people don't really realize. They need to vote. So what? They're in their 30s. Who's really paying attention to what you're voting for in your 20s? I wasn't.
Yeah.
It took me till I was, 36. Trump first ran to even care. That's the first time I ever voted for a president.
Get out of here.
Wow. Kids don't know what's going on with that. And then most of the kids in their 20s, they're working, trying to pay their bills, or they're living with their parents, and their parents are paying their bills. So they have no worries.
Yes.
It's either way.
So what was the decision? What made you say, okay, I'm going to start making some rap music, some pro-Trump rap music, and putting that out there?
In 2016, I made a song called Silver Spoon. It's the first pro-MAGA rap song, but the first 6-7 months I supported Trump in my music, it wasn't rapping about Trump. Right. It was just the ideology everyone had of him, he was a boss. Trump had the money, Trump had the cars, he had a rap lifestyle. Yeah. It was like a modern-day rapper. Donald Trump flies around in helicopters, drives Lamborghinis, beautiful women on his side. So, I wore MAGA hats in my video and MAGA clothes. And then I realized, when people started putting that stigma on me they put on Trump, I started really paying attention to what's going on and how shady it was. He can't even do a debate and get words. He can't even get a fair shot during a debate. So, it was just that. It was just me really getting involved in politics. So then when I started getting deeper and figuring out what's going on, I went from rapping to degenerate stuff, like you said, strip clubs, women, money, guns, and cars. Yeah. And that was promoted without a problem. As soon as I switched to that, no mandating of vaccines, let's require IDs to vote, close the border. Now I'm banned every social media site. But they didn't care. Yeah, I'm banned from Meta for life. I'm banned from Facebook for life. YouTube took my whole channel down to 50 million.
Wow, at 50 million?
50 million views.
Wow.
I had 175,000 subs on that channel that took it down. It was my whole career of work. Yeah. So now I have a new channel in 1 year built back in a different name, Mayor Magaville. And that's
where I seen you before. I follow that. That's awesome.
And that channel's already bigger than my old channel. Of 10 years, I built a new channel in 6 months that's bigger than 10 years of work. is because people are out here looking for what's going on.
It sounds like people are thirsting for the truth. They're looking for something that's real and that speaks to them, and you're able to provide that.
I mean, yeah, we need to get the truth, and it's like we got to fight. You know, I want to see more people out doing more things, supporting Trump, supporting the party. You know, Trump. Everyone loves Trump, but MAGA's grown bigger than Trump, right? Right now, after Donald Trump, who you got? Who's got the money to pay the lawsuits?
Nobody.
Who's got the money to go to war? Nobody. So they could just sit back and say, once we get rid of Trump, we get rid of that whole party, which is true. Who you got? Who they got? Who we got that can run this race? If Trump right now somehow gets taken off a ballot, who we got? Nikki Haley?
Nikki Haley, no.
Not Nikki Haley. The CPAC crowd's light. You saw it yesterday. It's very light. Very light compared to last year. The MAGA rallies are very light now. Trump's rally himself is still Trump. People want. It's like going to the freaking Super Bowl. It's like going to a Bucks game. It's like going to a sports arena, a concert. You know, Trump is an entertainer.
Yeah.
People like to go for the entertainment, but when it comes down to the meat and potatoes of what's going on in our party, it's light. It's empty.
What would you say? What would you say should be MAGA's approach? Should be the Republican Party's strategy to reach out to young people and to get them involved?
You got to embrace the new culture. People like me, what we're doing. You don't like rap music? Like I said, support rap music because these kids are playing rap music, right? At the end of the day, we have to knock down these walls and let people feel comfortable coming in certain places, right? Let people feel they're not going to get judged, they're going to get accepted. But the movement of MAGA to me is slowing down. You know, people coming out here. There was way more rallies at this time. But what's the election? 6 months out?
6 months out, about
6 months, 7 months. This time last year, we had marches back to back in D.C. 1 million people on the streets every day in Florida. We're riding around. You see flags. I don't see none of that no more.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, do you think that that's something that MAGA should start getting back into? I mean, we don't really protest. We don't really. After January 6th, they said, you know, we're afraid to kind of go out in the streets.
You can't be afraid to go out in the streets. You got to get out of here. You just can't let them put you in a predicament. You can't let them box you in, you know. Yeah. I mean, but it's like, hey, that was our building. It's not illegal to walk in there, and then became illegal to walk in there, right?
Right.
So it's like, you got to know your surroundings. But the way I just look at things is like, you know, Trump's our guy. Trump's who we need. But my big thing is, if Trump's not on that ballot, who you got?
Right now, nobody. He's the only one who can take on the administrative state, the deep state.
And if Trump's on that ballot, and they say, okay, because what's Biden doing right now? He doing any kind of promotion for running president?
Put on TikTok videos.
There's zero promotion. He don't care. You know why? Because he knows he's going to get in there untouched again. Right. I'm a diehard Trumper. I want Trump to win. But can Trump beat Michelle Obama?
That's a tough question. If Michelle Obama gets the nomination, which he might.
If Trump's on the ballot, you hear it right now. If Trump's on the ballot legally, Michelle Obama will announce she's running president of the United States.
You think so? That's your prediction?
Because they know once Trump takes this ball back from us, we have the ball back, and they know they're down to one last person in our party.
Yes, right.
The biggest boss. They're down to one last person. They get rid of Trump up out of there, who we got? Shit, I'll be in the top 50 names.
There you go. Hey, you got to step up. Other people got to step up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who you got?
So let me ask you a question. What is your plan? You said the election's about 6 months away. What is your strategy? What are you going to be doing coming up in this election to help us win?
Just continue to make music, continue to grind, work hard, continue to red pill people. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, I think of my first music, it was always like F Democrats, F liberals, da-da-da. But I want these people to want to come over here and join us, right? So it's like some parts as you get older and mature, you got to realize, like, okay, this person might be the way they are because they have no clue why. They're confused. They don't know. They're uneducated. They don't know what's going on. Yeah. So we have to feel them good. That's why I like VP pick. I like Tulsi Gabbard.
You like Tulsi? All right,
I like Tulsi Gabbard.
And McAville.
Right?
Tulsi Gabbard.
I like her. She's one of my people.
What makes you like her?
I like that she's not identical, 100% in line with Trump, right?
Okay.
I like that. There's people we're going to need to get a vote from that aren't 100% in line with Trump, right? We don't need two Trumps. We need one Trump.
Right.
I just went to Ohio 3 weeks ago and had like a 2-hour meeting with Vivek.
Get out of here.
Magaville,
What was
sat
that
down.
like?
Amazing. He's a genius, very smart man. I feel like he might be the next guy up.
Right.
But,
right.
you know, and obviously he has the funds. You know,
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
He has the funds to do it. But I mean,
He's got the attitude. He's smart. He's good on his feet.
But I think he's kind of what we might need. He's more like a 50-50 ball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's not as strong, I don't think, as Trump yet. But not saying he couldn't get there. I'm older than Vivek. I sat down and had a 2-hour conversation with him. He wore my whole Trump
got your
chain the
stuff.
whole time.
He's a real guy.
Man,
he goes out to the people. He's one of the
Man,
guys.
he was cool. I got
He's
nothing
always
bad
supported
about
Trump
him.
from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Well, one thing I liked about Vivek, me being the mayor of Magaville on social media and everything, I speak for the patriots that don't come into CPAC. I
Yeah.
speak for the patriots that can't get into Mar-a-Lago. I
Yeah,
speak for the
yeah.
patriots that never get to shake Donald Trump's hand.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the people that are the most important. The people out here that not living in the country club, and the people that aren't just posting their stuff to all Trump supporters. Like when I post something about Trump, at first it didn't go to Trump supporting crowd. My crowd.
You were putting it out there,
so
right?
that's what we need. We need people out here that are sharing the message to a crowd that doesn't understand the message, not a private Facebook full of 100 Trump supporters already.
Don't talk to people. Don't preach to the choir. You gotta go out
you
there.
gotta create
sharpen
it. You
the
gotta
sword.
sharpen it. You gotta create a choir. You don't realize that. So I like her. I like Tulsi, right? And I like that she's a walk away from the party. So at the end of the day,
Explain
it's like
the walk away. Walk away is talking about.
Well, she was a Democrat first. Now she's
Right.
walked away from the Democrat Party.
Right.
Most New Day Republicans are walk away Democrats, right?
Amen. All right. Yeah.
I'm great friends with General Flynn. He was pro advocate, big time for Democrats.
Right.
He was a Democrat. He switched over. I'm blessed to know a lot of these high-ranking and well-known people. I did a rap song with MTG. She came and got on my music video.
MTG?
MTG.
Get out of here! No way. What's the name of the song?
It's called MTG. It's out right
MTG?
now. She's
Okay.
in the video. She came to my house, shot the video. Super cool.
What? That is
Matt
that is
Gates.
cool.
Matt Gates and me got a music video called Matt Gates. Roger Stone and me got a song. I got a song with General Flynn called General Flynn. But these people are actually coming and being involved in my culture.
But you know what? You said you're lucky to do it. I think, absolutely you're blessed, but you use something that you're good at. You used your passion and you applied it to getting involved.
But everybody has a passion. They
Right.
can do it. So at one time, people told me, how do you think you have face tattoos, your urban jewelry, this and that?
Yeah.
They're going to give two craps about you in the Republican Party. Well, there's fundraisers, there's concerts, there's all types of pro-Trump awareness parties. I MC these things. So this right here,
putting events together.
I'm speaking and running these events, introducing the General Flynn next, the senator next, this congressperson next. So it's showing you that there's new faces in this party. They're not hiding me in the back room.
No. They want you to be out there because you engage with people.
Yeah, you got to. It's a different genre of people in the world right now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the tattoos and all this stuff was way different than it is now. I mean, like Apple. I think they're one of the biggest companies in the world,
Yeah, they
right?
are, yeah.
You ever walked in an Apple store? Everybody's got green, pink hair. They got tattoos everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the biggest company in the world.
Yeah. Right.
So you can't let people put you in a box because of somebody's outer body, how they look or how they want to be in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, no, 100.
But people do, though, in the way they express themselves. So when a lot of people wonder why there's so many people out here voting for Joe Biden that probably don't understand Joe Biden, it's just because maybe they don't really know what it's like to be here and be accepted.
It sounds like what you're suggesting is that if we want to win, we got to go out to reach out to the other side.
You got to recruit. Got to get people out here. I just feel like, most men mature later than girls, like I said all the time. So
yeah, for sure.
Most men, when you're 20-something years old, what are you voting for? What do you have to lose? If you don't have any kids and you don't have any businesses, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Your parking ticket? Your speeds? I'm just saying. You're going out with your friends. You're living life, trying to find girls.
Yeah.
You're not really focused on that. But the new generation, that's why I changed my music. These kids, they're playing my music coming up to me. They're understanding what's going on, right?
Yeah, it's your way to evangelize, your way to go out and speak to them and get that message out.
Yeah,
they understand that language because they like it. They're more open to it. They're more receptive to it than some guy on a TV screen saying, "Hey, this is what's right," and trying to be
like Boycott. She'll tell you, like Boycott Target. was a big song, and then I went and did the video inside Target.
Yeah.
And it had a lot to do with the LGBTQ and the trans community.
For sure.
But it's not the adult version of them. Why is this crap in the kids section?
Right.
I don't care if you're 40 years old and you want to wear a dress, wear a dress. I don't care.
You're a grown person. You're a grown
You
person.
grown, don't about me.
Yeah.
I care if you're 40 years old and you're showing up to a third grade class in a dress and talk about your partners.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell is that about?
They're trying to corrupt our children.
Yeah, but it's like it's okay. They let this happen. It's crazy. Imagine if Donald Trump went to a school with a drag queen to talk about something going on. Let's imagine that. Imagine if Donald Trump showed up with 2 drag queens to a 4th grade class and talk about it. I guarantee it would be a big problem.
Oh my God.
I don't think it would be acceptable.
That's the truth, man. I got one more question for you. Are you a person of faith? Are you?
Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. A lot of people say that having faith in politics and bringing that into the public space isn't really acceptable. How do you approach your faith and what you believe in and applying that to what you do in your public life and your music?
I mean, I believe in God, but I believe I live in a real world, right?
Right.
So God does things every single day, but these policies and the politics of what's going on in the world affects me just as much as me and God every single day.
Yeah,
right. I can pray to God about some stuff, but if they're out here pushing evil harder than me praying to God, if they're out here putting me in situations, bending the rules. Like I know for a fact Joe Biden to get more votes than Donald Trump.
Amen.
Right? I told God that, but God didn't change that yet for me. So at the end of the day, I got to live in a real world.
Yeah, right.
You got to live in a real world. You got to take things day by day. So, I mean, I believe in God. It's not like I idolize Trump more than God, but I know right now to live in America, to have an America left, we need Trump back.
It seems like God is inspiring you, working through the Holy Spirit,
Facts.
to do your work that you're doing right now.
God touches all of us. Trump's touched by God. Man, listen, if anybody really knows me, I can retire tomorrow and not have to do none of the stuff I do on a smaller scale than somebody like Donald Trump on this scale. Donald Trump don't need to do this. He can go retire and live his life.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is fighting for your family. His family sacrificed for your family.
And they're trying to take away his business, his reputation.
They're trying to take away
money.
everything they do to you. That's the first thing they do. They can't beat you, they ruin you.
Amen. Hey, Mayor of Magaville,
Appreciate
thank you so much for your time, man. You're
Yes,
really
sir.
generous, and it's so awesome to meet you, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Much love, man.
Yeah, peace.